Yeah.
It's no longer about the Kimi dealing the damage against opponents or against the turrets. It's about the Grok controlling the opponents and then allowing the Kimi to do the Kimi things, right?
You're right.
Able to push the turrets. If the Grok was able to zone out your opposing heroes from Evos Legends, Selena still going to be the pick here for Evos Legends. I do hope that RRQ is well prepared for this Selena. Otherwise, they will fall against Evos Legends.
They're not banning it. They've
banned the Cho.
studied it. Yes, that's a Cho. Okay.
The Donkey Cho is no longer available.
Okay, respect, sir. That is clearly a respect, sir, for Team RRQ. But they're taking their time. Evos Legends. Okay, they banned out the Selena. What is the next hero for Luminaire? They need a support. Or will they go for their next core hero?
So I think Evos Legends can consider the Lolita or the Baksha. We know the Baksha is really good against the Kimi.
Yep.
They banned the Hellgird. You know, this is the same set of bans for Evos Legends. Clearly, they know RRQ and clearly they know what they want to do because they ban out the specific heroes for it.
They run the Django for Team Evos Legends. I think it's up for the taking. I don't know. But, okay, I'm sorry. They do have the Harriet right now, so no Chango here. But Hylos is open too.
But however, they play the Selena as a support.
So,
So this could be like a Lolita or a Baksha for the tank.
Yeah.
Not really a fan of the Hylos against the Kimi, but they can choose it. There is the Granger, of course.
Okay, they secured their core.
Securing their core.
Okay.
So now I think that it's easy to say after all of the M1 group stages matches that Claude and Carry, it's not the most successful one. Granger and the Kimi is like the choices for marksman right now. RRQ, however, they choose the Hayabusa as their off laner this time.
Hayabusa right now, probably the X Factor hero.
It's a Terizla.
Of all the team compositions. This is clearly a Lolita, like you've said. A good pick to counter out the Kimi.
Yeah. Or a Baksha.
Or a Baksha, yeah.
Baksha will be good against this Terizla if Terizla will be a core, which looks like it is going to be a core. They're safe lane. Hayabusa the off lane, and Kimi gonna man the mid lane. So there's really no burst damage from RRQ, courtesy of your classic mages. Maybe they'll, for sure they're planning a really good scaling lineup in here, but I don't think it might work against a Harith type of composition. So this is either Hylos, Baksha, or Lolita from Evos Legends.
3 heroes left as the support.
Minotaur.
We were wrong, man.
It's Minotaur.
It's Minotaur. This is the reason why they respected the Minotaur in game number 1. The setup plus the sustain in the lane because of the heal. It's quite an answer to the Hayabusa. Okay.
Game number 2 of this best of 5 series between RRQ and Evos Legends.
Let's go. Sin will be using the Hayabusa Finn as the Grok, Liam as the Akai, AM Django as this Kimi, and of course Lemon as this Terizla.
Evos Legends. Wow, Juan actually prioritized getting the Chrono Dash instead of the Synchro Vision. I'm going to explain that later because Evos Legends, they want to fight this time in the middle.
That is good. That is good.
That is Rex Regum Keon on the blue side, Sin on the Hayabusa, Vin on the Grok, Liam on the Sakai, I am Jago, of course, on the Kimi.
And of course, Ura will be using the Masha 1 as the Harriet Rect, as the Granger Luminaire, as the Selena Donkey, of course, as this Minotaur. So, Mr. Wolf, this is a passive-aggressive type of Kimi rotation going in with his own jungle. But as I say this, there's going to be a little bit of skirmish and pokes here in the side lane.
So Sin and Vin, they were first together in I think Vin and I am Jago were together in the mid lane.
Yeah.
Which is not the fastest, but I'm actually surprised how RRQ is leading by a little bit in terms of the gold this time.
They're giving the Kimi the funnel of gold right now, and they're setting up for this crab coin. Very interesting. I am Jago having the Mystic Shop, man. No. That was an outplay. Wow. A very good outplay from Luminaire, and it will repel this RRQ Kimi rotation there.
Oh, wow.
And man, it will give space for the cores of Evos Legends to take team fights and just confuse RRQ in getting this crap coin, man.
Yeah, they should be looking at how this Pirate should be moving. That's why RRQ are actually matching it perfectly well. They are controlling the side of the side of Evos Legends by always making sure that this Pirate is checked.
Yes, definitely, definitely. Plus,
I know I was kind of talking about the slow speed of the Minotaur with the Harriet, so we are actually seeing it right now, by the way.
you're definitely right. Yeah, we're seeing it. Ura is at level 5, ladies and gentlemen. Both of the teams not going for the early turtle. And oh my god, this is another good Selena play.
No.
But here we go. Will the arrow hit? No, it won't. That is, of course, a hurricane dance. Selena with the flicker and the dash out to get out of this casual thing. But Vin is there with a clutch wild charge. Is the damage enough? Yes, it is. That is the clothesline for Mr. Vin.
Wow. RRQ finding the right types of, angles to punish Evos Legends.
Okay.
They know that the Selena, if he overcommits, will be able to get the kill. In the nice flicker routine to the wild charge usage coming out from the Grok.
Yeah. Okay, so now 1-1, Wolf. No one is not yet getting this turtle buff. But man, the Selena with the plays of the arrows, Luminaire. But Liam is just too confident, losing the 1,000 pounder to get out. But now, as I say this, Evos Legends are eyeing this first turtle. They need this right now, under 4 minutes. Van, he lacks the damage. The Donkey is here. He has the bars. And getting all of this, the Minuan's Fury.
But they will actually forfeit the turtle this time with Van in there, but actually being found out by Lemon. Liam, I mean, and there's the Hurricane. That's going to be the Fury. It's going to be there for the counter. Can they get the kill this time?
Minuan's Fury into 1. Ura is getting the Kimi. And again, the Selena will slay 1. Evos Legends controlling the early game income. No, I mean, RRQ controlling the early game income because of the buffs for the side of I Am Jago.
This is what you get after controlling the lane with, of course, this Hayabusa and this Terizla. They stay in lane. They farm heavily, right?
Yeah.
And this is why they're getting the advantage in terms of the gold.
Yep, definitely right. Oh, nice steal. Nice steal.
Nice. I would say secure.
Yeah, nice
For
secure.
one. Nice secure on the turtle.
On 1. This kid is just too real. Fast hands, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. That is Zaman Force. Lemon with a steal of his own. Getting the crab coin and just too confident right now to tank up all of the synchro visions. We're having ourselves an even ball game. Rex is falling low. The Dead Sonata's dash is not enough to get out of that fight. But in the bottom lane, that is, of course, a dead series. Even bombing the penalty zone. 3-on-1. First tower here for the side of Evos Legends. And they will slay the Panda. 2-for-2 is the exchange. Plus, we have a 3-for-3 kills exchange. 5 minutes into this game. Evos Legends pushing out the bottom tier tower.
So there are 2 turrets already secured by the side of RRQ and also 2 turrets by Evos Legends. The main difference is this is a tier 2 turret in the bottom lane. So Evos Legends will have the better control.
Yeah.
They should be heading towards the mid lane. And that is a solo kill once again from Luminaire. Maybe an arrow hitting once more.
Man, Selena Luminaire is just wrecking Team RRQ, neglecting them the opportunity to counter out this kind of rotation for Team Evos Legends. And we just had 1 turtle for this game, Mr. Wolf. I Am Jago, the Kimi damage, I think we're talking about this in the draft. Now lacking the damage if they go for team fights.
Definitely. I think that it's no having the Minotaur with a slow type of jungle camp takeover is no longer a factor because it's already coming into the mid game.
Yeah.
Vin, did he actually steal the buff? No, he wasn't able to. The green buff, I would say.
The gargoyle. That is the TP. Liam trying to find an initiation here. Goes for the first kill. That is the poke of the rocket. Meanwhile, Ura and Lemon going for this 1-on-1. Who is the great one? Here we go. Penalty zone. Is the passive enough from the series up in? Pops that close line. It's not enough, but man, Ura.
The footwork.
An acrobatic play from Ura to survive that gank. He is falling low. The rocket will hit nothing but germs. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just Evos Legends again, intimidating Rex RRQ and just pulling off this very uncanny type of playstyle.
Now what they do is they try to find where the Hayabusa is and stop him from snowballing this time. Stop Hayabusa from pushing, but this time RRQ will just go for the turtle play. I really like this because they are gonna deny it away from Evos Legends and even increase their own jungle. And wow, okay.
But again, Luminaire and Ura is here for the redemption play. Sin will fall. That is, of course, the Hurricane Dance to counter go, but it's not enough. Evos Legends, slowly but surely, taking this game away for Team RRQ. But I Am Jago is indeed the answer. Man, Juan just dashing in, dashing out, dodging all of this energy transformation damage in the top lane.
21,000 secured by RRQ, only 20k for Evos Legends, even after getting all of the kills that they have. This is RRQ getting the better of Evos Legends in terms of taking care of the jungles. This is the big problem you have with having only a Minotaur. While it's true that with your Selena, you should be leading in terms of the jungle control, this Minotaur doesn't really give you that much comparably to an Akai and a Grok.
You're definitely right. Of course, the Akai can just push the Minotaur away for him to set up. That's why this is indeed a slow game for both of the teams. But Vin trying to make a play right here, picking off Ura. No counter play still for Team Evos Legends, and they will catch this Minotaur. Free kill here for Team RRQ, plus they will get the tower in the bottom lane. Meanwhile, this is the answer for Evos Legends. One goes for the Zaman Force.
Wow.
Securing the kill onto the Terizla. 6-6 is the score, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my goodness, they have to answer this.
They want to push. They want to push.
Oh, this is an inhibitor. Do they have a rival? No, they don't. Oh my goodness.
Oh
and
my.
the shadow kill is not going to be enough, but it's only there to zone out the members of Evos Legends. They're taking the damage. They're taking the inhibitor. My goodness, RRQ snatching that one against Evos Legends.
A free inhibitor for RRQ, and it's not even hype enough. 6-7 is the score. The Lord has spawned in the bottom lane. This is the Kimi damage for you. And man, Evos Legends playing it really safe even though they have the Minotaur. Like what you've said, this is clearly a disadvantage because of this hero.
Block in there to dodge this. Donkey. You know what? Donkey excels in those heroes that can move so quickly. But this is the complete opposite. You have the ultimate that's very, very impactful. But without it, oh no! It's gonna be the shadow kill. Can he get away? Oh, it looks like
yes, he will.
will.
Yes, he will. Zaman Force out for Mr. One. But the damage is it.
Wild charge.
3-man wild charge, but no follow-up for RRQ. Donkey falling low, Vin. He gets the stun. AM Jago and Vin disengaging. Both of these teams respecting each other right now.
A very nice movement there coming out from the Hayabusa. Shin showing up this time against Evos Legends. All the while that's happening, it's also one with a Harith. Also showing his own footwork. However, Evos Legends, they're still struggling to win the team fights because RRQ, their lineup in terms of taking the damage or making the damage by 10 minutes is just way too high.
Yes, of course. We haven't seen that clutch. We haven't seen yet that clutch Mino One's Fury coming in for Mr. Donkey. This is just the map game we're witnessing right now, Wolf. It's like a game of chess.
Game of chess. Oh, there's the Death Sonata gonna be used for warning shots against RRQ. But that Grok tanked it like a boss. Under the Lord side, of course, it's gonna be the Hayabusa take on this Lord.
And I do feel that RRQ, they are getting the damage that they want. Oh
what
no!
A block once again.
Is this a dead cow? Is that a dead cow? Yes, it is, ladies and gentlemen. One is alone, but he will manage to shut down one. Ura is here to help him, but again, Team RRQ disengaging. Wrecked is here. That is the Death Sonata for you. Oh my god. Confusing
One of I Am Jago.
Getting I Am Jago. It was the second skill. Oh my goodness. One with a beautiful flank to get back to this game and probably getting this Lord.
This guy must be like LeBron James and Kyrie Irving put into one. getting the scores. But of course, the movement, the footwork from this guy is just way too good. Now they secure the turtle, and all of a sudden, Evos Legends, they caught the momentum. The penalty zone is not going to be enough, but that's Sonata, and the damage from one, it's gotta be there to take down the Turisla.
He was #1 in Indonesia and is proving it right now here in Malaysia, pulling off the clutch pickups for Evos Legends to get this specific advantage in the 12-minute mark of our game. Mr. Juan at the right place at the right time.
Very good control, mastery of this Harry. Knows exactly how well he can play against his opponents. And knows he can dive even with the presence of the other stunners from RRQ. They know that the only crowd control that an Akai and Grok could bring is when their ultimates are available. But outside of that, this Harriet and this Ranger will have free space moving away so that they can dive the Kimmy.
Yes.
And then that is exactly what they did.
Very patient there for Juan, and man, nice movement here for Ura.
Oh, nice disarm.
Wow!
Ura, can you run?
Can she get him? Yes, he will. Because of the quad shadow. So Sin is now pushing the top lane. The Lord is here in the bottom lane. Evos Legends, will they push out? Will they force a fight? But again, Sin is backing off. That is the warning shot coming in from AMJ Go. They're respecting the defense coming in from RRQ. Evos Legends with an immediate disengage.
Well, Chase won this time, just pressure him. I want to say there was a very cute play from RRQ where they used the Guardian's Barrier to cancel the TP recall of this Selena. Now, I think that was really interesting because that forced Evos Legends to completely back away with another member to defend the top lane.
Look at the gold gap right there. It's still RRQ's game. Evos Legends with just an inch of gold lead. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the late game, and we've talked about the Kimi damage. I think it doesn't matter anymore, Wolf, because right now RRQ, they're not forcing team fights. They're just going for the macro play.
Oh, Terizla and the Grok against Aura this time. Can this Basha escape the stun connection to the tap of the Terizla? I mean, it could be enough this time. However, the Death Sonata is not enough.
There you go. Aura will fall down. Immortalities are now online, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Donkey is low, but the quad shadow targeting two heroes from afar. Lumina with a clutch winter truncheon. That is the flicker away coming in from Bid. Plus the warning shot rocket. Donkey is just too tanky. Ladies and gentlemen, does have the immortality and the winter truncheon from the Harriet. Here comes the wild charge. But again, RRQ there falling low. That is the clutch penalty zone coming in from the Tirizla. But nice stun from the Selena. One securing his godlike. AM Jago just moving in and out, popping in the damage. But that is the slow from the Dead Sonata.
Oh, the stun!
And clutch and stun. Well, is the slow enough to get AM Jago? No, it's not. But the Winions from the side lane, it's forcing Evos Legends to back away.
And Evos Legends got a lot of gold from that fight. They evidently won the clash, but they still are losing in terms of the map control. We know that Evos Legends have to defend this bottom lane almost all the time, not overcommit against RRQ because the minions can definitely push that bottom side of the map.
Yes.
That's why Evos Legends, they're expecting RRQ. And even after that victory, they weren't able to convert it into a turret or maybe a lord because they were fighting in their own base.
Definitely. And man, it's time for the course to move. It's time for Juan and Rek to wreck house because I am Jago. You're playing the Kimi. And Kimi, when you play it, you don't do this certain type of moves where you flank out heroes. You're just in front, behind of your allies and just hope for you to get all of this damage, all of this burst. But that is not the issue here for this game. And they're hoping to get the second Lord in order for them to get the advantage in terms of push.
Just threatening the Lord, just letting Evos Legends hear them take the Lord so that they will overcommit. But of course, Evos Legends are smart enough not to fall for that play. And the arrows now, they matter so much because it could get Evos Legends a very nice pick-off, like we saw in the previous game.
Yes.
That could be enough for their victory. That Sonata already burned by Wrecked this time.
Here's another fight. There's another fight.
Who got the buff? It was the Harriet.
It was the Harriet. One would love to fight inside of these narrow spaces of the map, of course, for him to go ham with his Diamond Force. 10-14, man. 1K gold lead for the side of RRQ, but the defense, man, the defense is just the best offense for the side of Evos Legends. They know that RRQ, they want to get this Lord. Ura doing a great job in defending all of these side lanes that Sin is still forcing out. Man, I just don't know what to say. This is just clearly a stalemate.
Clearly a stalemate. There's going to be the penalties over the Diamond Force in there. Look at the Iron. Damage out is way too much. Hayabusa already down. They already caught him off. This is very nice from Evos Legends. And the arrow connects onto the top side of the map. This could be a kill. Who is the one dying? That's Lemon. Still surviving, but because of the arrow, it's gonna be there. The damage is there. Evos Legends finds 2, and they're not done. There's still one more. While this is happening, the Masha already takes care of the Lord.
Turbo
wow, what
Masha.
a Guardian Spire, by the way.
Masha.
Turbo Masha, let's go.
But it's not enough, man. It has a duration, and man, going one-on-one with Vin. What can Vin do? Is this clutch from Vin? Can he steal the Lord? No, he can't.
He makes the stun.
He makes the stun. That is another arrow. It will miss. Vin will use the push, but Turbo Masha getting the Lord. And Evos Legends, ladies and gentlemen, having the opportunity to create space.
I don't know.
And for them to win this.
There is a curse or a blessing today that there's so many close games. This is another very close game that we're watching. Series 1, Series 2, already so close between two teams. Now we're gonna see Series number 3, the best of 5, the El Clasico of RRQ and Evos Legends, looking to be this close. Now the Lord, side of Evos Legends, back-to-back Lords on their side, but they still don't have the clear advantage in this game. RRQ, I can dare say they can still win this if they play it perfectly well in the next few minutes.
This is just way too tense. Passive aggressive coming in for both teams. That is another arrow for you. 3 seconds of duration. 19 minutes in. Team Evos Legends, they're pushing in.
Masha up top already pushed the turret, by the way.
Here we go.
Arrow.
Here we go. Another arrow.
That's some power of nature to tank that arrow.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. They want to
look
hit
at
Kimmy.
Turbo Masha, man.
Turbo Masha. They want to hit the Kimmy. Here comes the Lord charge. Here we go. Cyrus Abel. 746. Energy transformation coming from I Am Drago and plus his the racket. The Lord will just fall. Numino Blast. Numino Blast.
Hurricane Dance.
Fury, ladies and gentlemen. Won't hit anyone. Hurricane Dance at the clutch with the sun.
Oh my goodness.
Taking it live, ladies and gentlemen. The tower will fall down.
And now they want to take care of Darius, but Darius with the footwork once again. The Summer Force is not going to be enough though. The shutdown coming out from the Hayabusa. Jumping in and jumping out. This is safety from RQ. Top lane, you have to take care of this Masha. Masha is not enough, however, there is the Netsunata or the punish. But of this connecting onto 2. The arrow connects to stop the Advance from the Rex, Dragon Peon. But it's not going to be enough as Rex. It's going to be pummeled down to the ground. Will be taken care of after that immortality.
Stomping him into the ground.
Oh,
mission,
my goodness.
Mission accomplished for Evos Legends. That was the Turbo Masha.
Mr. Manji.
But again, man, wow.
Mr. Manji.
What?
Malefic Roar picked up by the Hayabusa. He wants to push the turrets. How fast can he take down the turrets? They still have what? Maybe 10, 15 to 20 seconds
they have 30
to get
seconds.
the turret pushes.
Yes.
Will it be enough?
I think it won't be. That is a Minotaur for you in the top lane. Very tanky, but they will just go for this mid-tier tower. 13 to 16.
Take the pops.
Ladies and gentlemen, take the pops. Go for the best. I Am Jago just positioning himself too well, dodging the Minoan's Fury in the bottom lane. That was of course a clutch Winter Junction to dodge all of the damage with man RRQ. I think it's all about the lineup right now. We've said this time and time again, RRQ does have this Hayabusa that can outplay anyone for the side of Evos Legends.
Mr. Manji, even after Evos Legends sweeping all the turrets for RRQ, it's still just a 3,000 gold lead.
Yeah.
This is how close and intense the game is.
Yes.
And even when you know that Evos Legends did take out the inhibitor turrets, you still can't give them the game. You still feel that RRQ, they still have a fight in them, but not like this. Lemon
like
gonna
this.
be picked up, does have the immortality, but it is the worst case
Lemon.
for him to pop that one out. Lemon, they will take him down.
Not like this. Not like this for RRQ. Evos Legends very patient in landing those arrows and getting pick-offs. Luminaire, ladies and gentlemen, just proving that he is the Selena god. They do want to take Tam here. One, he goes for the Mother Shocker. I am Jago poking with another rocket. And look at this in the top lane, guys.
Turbo Masha once again.
Look at the
But this
minimap,
time,
guys.
the Grok is here. Top lane being pressured. They found the Hayabusa. This is next. Do they have the Minoan Fury this time? They're catching up the range. They will go for Sin. Sin goes down. And this is a big problem. Warsaw run away. Now RRQ, what can they do?
Yes, it is. It is 70 seconds to the death timer. That's the Minoan Fury onto the Panda.
Hurricane Dance.
He will pop the Hurricane Dance. Who will last hit the Lord? Here comes the Lord lock on for your pick.
Oh, no.
He won't do the clutch plays. 13 to 18. That is an arrow miss again. Level 3 Lord coming in from Evos Legends.
Arrow.
It won't hit.
Oh, that was close.
That's a little pixel there. Liam hoping for a TP, but the miracle won't happen. One stomping him 10 feet inside the ground. 23 minutes. Evos Legends.
Oh, Laura even stealing that buff. My goodness,
Oh
Evos
my
Legends.
goodness. Not like this.
Not like this. The late
Not
game
like
search
this.
for Evos Legends. Way too good against RRQ this time. Potions being taken by Evos Legends 23 minutes into this game. They have the advantage. This is a 5 versus 3. Can RRQ defend this, Manjin?
I don't know.
We know what Fury.
I am Jago. Where are you going, my friend? It's time. Evos Legends, they do want to end this right now. Heroes falling in. That is the Turbo Masha once again. 2-0 is the score for a very tight game, a very close game. RRQ was leading in terms of gold, in terms of economy, but Evos Legends, they won the war. Will they commit the penalty zone or the wild charge just to get one? I don't think so, man.
Oh, these are the post-game stats we're gonna look at as the victory favors Evos Legends. The highest GPM was Sin on this Hayabusa, 754 gold per minute, because he was farming so heavily and actually doing so much for RQ even.